Hello everyone and welcome back to another Art of Conquest episode. And today it's all about summoning troops. So that's correct. I'm going to show you how to summon 3 troops level 15 and 16. That is pretty sick. I'm gonna go through all the process, so please pay attention to everything I say and everything I show you. That is very important that you pay attention to all those. I'm gonna do a couple of them and I'm gonna show you all of that. Now, if you find this video interesting, please drop a like, drop a share, drop a comment, drop everything you would like if you find this helpful. So let's get started. Before I start, I just want to show you that I am dwarf player. So I will do this as a dwarf, but I do have 2 groups of necrolite, and these are the summoned troops that so far I managed to gather. Obviously you only summon like a couple of them after each fight. The level 16 one, they are more rare. Level 15 one, they are more easy. But in the end, guys, these are free troops. These are free troops. All you spend is just some energy to get them. So that is just crazy. I'm pretty pissed off. I never wanted to do this because it's like abusing the game mechanics. But all the lich, they kind of abuse this. So I was thinking just to try to get some free summoned troops. And another very important thing that you need to pay attention, you don't necessarily need to have your own summoners. You can just simply borrow them from someone in your house, in your guild. You just make sure they don't die, obviously, and just do your biddings. Summon all your undead hordes of skeletons and then just send them back to the owner. You get your free troops. You can use them on whatever you want. They are free, so why not? I have not managed to summon gold ones so far. Maybe you have to be lich for that. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I'm just unlucky. Maybe gold ones is just so hard to summon, but silver one seems to be working like every single battle. It does not matter so much the heroes that you use, but there is couple of things that matters on the setup. So that is very important. First thing, you need to deploy your summoners as closer to the front as possible because they have short range on summoning, and obviously you need them to start summoning as soon as possible, because maybe that ability is going to recharge and they might summon again. There is a small chance on that. So as close as possible to the battlefield. The second one, you need to put them as close as possible to the troops that you want them to summon, because obviously you can't put them here and expect to summon on the other corner of the battlefield. It's just not going to work, obviously. So you need to put them on the troops that you want them to summon. The next important part, you need troops that deal single target damage. That means human archers, snipers, or Deadeye from the dwarves. I'm not sure if desperados are good at this, but the blasters, they are not good. Tanks, they are not good. Because why is because they deal AoE damage, and when they kill the troops they just blast the corpse away. Or because they deal AoE damage, there is a very high chance that the troops flee from the battlefield and they will not leave a corpse on the battlefield. So there is nothing for you to summon. This is where I think spiders maybe are not that good at it. So that's why you need single target troops that deal single target damage. Another very high advantage is the match, because on this particular event you see there are a lot of snipers which critically hit, so the match they simply just don't die. If you're dwarf and you have gold match, you are immortal against this event. So this is basically the most important part. As I mentioned, the hero is not really important which heroes you want to use. You can spend your energy on any heroes you want. Now, after I start the battle, here comes another very important part. You saw that I didn't do Cleo right at the beginning. I waited for some of the Darvan engineers to die before I used the tome. The reason I waited is because after a few corpses, obviously the summoners, they start to summon troops, and now you want to control the blasters not to kill your skeletons. So I'm going to do Tome of Creation.
Creation is born of chaos.
You can see that they are attempting to summon. I have a skeleton there, I have another 2 skeletons here. So obviously you want to protect your summoner troops.
As long as I'm here, victory is assured.
So that is the best way you do. You wait a little bit with the Cleo Tome of Creation. You make sure you have no deaths, no injury. Then you press OK. And collect your summoner troops. Look at that. Level 16 summoned skeleton troops. Free army. That's just crazy. So now I have 35. Also, I should have mentioned that at the beginning. You need to make sure you have army capacity available, because if you don't, you're definitely not going to summon any of them. I mean, you will summon, but they will not stay in your army. I'm not sure how others are doing it to go over capacity. I haven't found that out so far, but obviously I'm going to try, and I will let you guys know. So let's go for another one. Same setup. Obviously I need Cleo. Gefga, I keep Gefga just because it boosts the health of the match, so just to make sure I don't have to keep retried or have any death match. I just keep Gefga in there. Jack would spend 3 energy on every fight, so it's not really convenient. So that's why I only have Gefga in there.
Let me find. Creation is born of chaos.
I think I might have done this one a little bit too late, but I see like 3 skeletons already, so I think that should be alright. No death, no injury. And boom, another 3 skeletons. I said I see 3 skeletons. There was actually only 3. After this one, I'm gonna search for a level 15 one and to a level 15 one. At the level 51, they are not very important. And I'm gonna show you my Gazul as well, just to see why I'm saying why it's important.
Creation is born of chaos.
And with this new change on the Gazul makes this skeleton very powerful. I would say even if you are not these skeletons are very powerful because of the Gazul. 1 injured rifleman. But I got another 3 skeletons. Level 16 troops, 3 troops. My aim is also just for the silver ones, to mention it. I'm not looking for the gold ones to summon. So obviously if you're hoping to summon the gold ones, then you have to position the necrolite, the summoners, onto summoning the gold ones. So this would be the 4th one. This will be the fourth one, just to see that it works every single time to summon the silver ones.
Creation is born of chaos.
Seek the light.
I think I lost the skeleton there because I've done it like a second too late. You see, it tried to resurrect the gold ones level 16 and it didn't work. Only two. I think I did 1 second too late here, and some of the skeleton from the right down corner died. So now I'm gonna search for a level 51. The level 51 it's even more easier to bring back to life. I got even 12 on a battle, so here it is, a level 15 one. And there, here we have level 15 golds, but it's not going to work. It's not going to resurrect them. I've tried a couple of times, it keeps failing. So I just aim for the silver ones. Obviously on the future events, if there is 16 level 16 ranged silver ones, then you can replace your 15 silver ones with 16 silver, which are obviously more powerful. On this one, I do not use Clio on this one, but I do use Overload. You see, they are trying to resurrect the 51 and it's not working. But the 15 silver. Look at that, 7 of them. So I have 89 at the moment. I'm almost at 4 groups of level 15 occultists, and I'm probably doing this in less than an hour now. So it's quite easy to fill up your army capacity. That's what I was also trying to look for. Level 14. So let's see. I'm gonna attack one of these as well. My aim is for the snipers, to get the ranged ones. That's what I'm hoping for.
Knowledge is power.
Iron warriors.
At your service, my lord.
As I mentioned, it doesn't really matter the heroes that you use.
Wisdom is a gift that comes with age.
So if I aim for that, I'm gonna put the necrolyte in the middle. Make sure they are focused on those troops.
For glory!
So let's see if there was someone. Wow, that's plenty of level 14 golds. Level 14 golds. How about that? Look at that, level 14 golds. So it works as well on the golds. You can get higher level golds as well. Well, obviously I'm not interested in the silver one, but the gold one, let's just see how powerful they are. And I think you can do the level 15 one as well. It's just very hard to do it. Wow, look at that, 50,000 damage, and I'm dwarf. Imagine if you switch to lich versus 30,000. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. And as I mentioned, as I said, you can simply loan these freaking troops from someone else. You doesn't need to be yours. And if you really want, honor is very easy to farm these days. So if you want to actually use this skeleton just to random siege, just to, I don't know, poke someone's defense, just throw them away, because you get them easy. You can switch to lich. They'll benefit from the research, and probably most of them, they will not die anyway. They will resurrect back after the battle. And there you go. You can use free troops for a lot of possibilities. Is there another level 14 one? I just want to see if I can go over the limit with the gold ones, or is going to stop at my gold capacity. Level 14 one. So let's see if I can resurrect more than 3 on this one.
At your service, my lord.
Watching you burn.
We dwarves are cast iron warriors.
Silverwing will not surrender.
I think this would be the best way. But maybe let's put the gold ones here. And let's put another group here. I think this might be better because it takes too long for the match to die.
For Silverwing!
Shiny metal aegis.
Let's see the results on this one. Come on, hit those notes.
Enemy legion.
Charge! Charge!
Keep pushing them.
Excellent! We have defeated an enemy legion! We have won!
I think I did more than 3. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, it won't. I did resurrect more than 3, but it won't. It stops at my army capacity. So yeah, unfortunately you can't go over capacity with the summoners. The last remaining thing is to try with a level 50 Gazul. With a level 50 Gazul, you might go over the capacity, but I don't have a level 50 Gazul, so I cannot try it. And as I mentioned, I'm going to show Gazul as well. So this is what makes the skeletons very, very powerful, is the immortal strength. If you max this ability out, the chance is, I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's close to 30%, 25 or whatever. It says here that undead units have their max health increased by 4%. That's alright, and they have a 10% chance of immediately resurrecting upon death. On one of my previous videos, when I was fighting a player, we were mentioning about it, and we actually seen skeletons keep resurrecting after dying. So this is a pretty sick ability, and it keeps going higher and higher. Not to mention the skeleton mastery, which increases their damage and max health, and the skeletons do benefit from the temple and from the dragon. So if you have a dragon with the last abilities, with the 5th one maxed out, that boost the undead troops, then there you go. And you don't really need to be lich to use these powerful summoned troops. So I hope this video was very helpful. It was a very, very long video. That was not what I was aiming for, but I think there was a lot of information about this in the video. So until next time, guys, this is Legend Rooney. Peace out and have a beautiful Sunday.